So, the question here today is, how can classical conditioning be applied into real life? So, to understand that, we must first understand what classical conditioning is. In the mid-1800s, Russian psychologist Ivan Pavlov stumbled upon the concept called classical conditioning, which is the process of new knowledge that occurs when a neutral stimulus is repeatedly paired with a stimulus that naturally elicits a response. In Pavlov's experiment, he observed that dogs would naturally salivate in response to the presence of food, which he called the unconditioned response. Pavlov then began to ring a bell every time he fed the dogs, eventually creating an association between the sound of the bell and the presence of food. After repeatedly pairing the bell with the food, the dogs began to salivate in response to the sound of the bell alone, even when there was no food present. This new response to the sound of the bell was called the conditioned response. Pavlov's dog experiments demonstrated how the process of classical conditioning can lead to the formation of new learned responses in animals. The findings of the study have since been applied to a range of fields, from psychology to marketing, where advisors try to pair their products with a positive stimuli to create a positive association in the minds of their customers. Now, I'm sure all of you have this same question. How can I use classical conditioning to punch my brother in the face? Well, I'll show you how to do that. So, I'm going to use classical conditioning to punch my brother in the face. So yeah, there's a lot going on, so let me break it down for you. I was able to condition my brother by jabbing him in the face. My shoulders, of course, being the unconditioned stimulus. My brother began to associate the jabs with the movement of my shoulders. Now, with my brother conditioned, I was able to use his conditioning to my advantage, causing him to block and me being able to loop around my shot and to catch him in the face. And that is how you too can use classical conditioning to punch your older siblings in the face. Thank you for watching.